So we want to start talking about some practical things when it comes to training. So why do people come to training? In this case, it's the idea of socialization. So socialization is about adapting to the culture that you're living in. It's not about my dog being able to play with another dog. It's not that straightforward. So especially when we're talking about puppies. So puppies are dogs that are under 4 months, for socialization purposes, are under 4 months of age. At this point in their life, they're quite open and happy to interact with new things. They're not as scared as they start to become after that 4-month mark. So socialization is about them learning about new experiences. So it could be something as simple as walking on pebbles that they may not have done before, or walking on a staircase. It could be about people, so they might not have seen a person in a wheelchair before, someone with a beard before, someone with glasses or a hat. All these kind of things add together, and they're a new experience for the dog to interact with. It could be other dogs, absolutely, it could be other dogs. So dogs have some kind of tendency to want to go towards other dogs and interact with them. It's a perfectly natural behaviour. What we want to make sure is that they can do it with a limited reaction, so not lunging or pulling on the lead, no barking and things along those lines, and that they can do it with minimal stress. When it comes to over that 4-month mark, we might have to change our approach a little. So when they're a puppy under 4 months of age, then we can absolutely have them interact on a different level than a dog that's maybe a bit more scared, a bit more hesitant to approach a new dog, but still excited on the same level. We want to just use some different methods to get that dealt with, and then we move from what we call socialization to new training perspective of counter conditioning. So we might have to change the dog's mind about what that other dog means, or that other person, or that new experience. So for socialization, it's our aim to have the dog remain or return easily to being calm and relaxed. We want them to have calm behaviours in the face of things that can generally easily stimulate or excite a dog. So we're going to cover some of those things in class, so that helps us understand how to make all those connections. So socialization requires us to be more proactive than just letting puppies play with one another. Although it is fun to watch puppies play with one another, there's ample opportunities there to help a dog learn a recall, for example, while playing with other dogs, so under highly distracting environments. So we shouldn't just stop when it comes to socialization and think, oh, if I bring my puppy to puppy class, or if I bring my dog to class and they get to interact with other dogs, and that's all I need to do. That is the beginning of what you need to do. It is nowhere near the end of what you need to do. So take a few steps with socialization, which we'll get into more in some of the classes, so that you can start to understand how to have your dog interact, but not make other dogs the center of the universe, which is actually the most common mistake that people make. Technically, you should be the center of your dog's universe, and other dogs can be a reward for correct behaviour with that.